And Mr. Myers.
And we are super excited to do some science with you again today.
Absolutely.
It's another rainy Friday, so we're inside doing another messy experiment.
Yep.
But we were thinking, we were glad that we've been doing all of these on video, but we haven't really been keeping track of our investigation, so we whipped out our science notebook so that we can keep track of our thinking today.
Yep.
So today's experiment is going to involve...
We're going to be testing the strength of an egg. I know you said we did eggs last week. We can't get enough of these. We have a farmer next door to us, shout out, that give us eggs, so we love to use eggs a lot. But
Yes.
I will be eating all the eggs today for lunch, so we are not going to be wasting any eggs for our experiment today.
Okay, so, like you said, we're going to be testing the strength of an egg. You said that, right?
Right.
Yes, so before we can test the strength of an egg, we want to think about what we already know about eggs. So I'm going to go ahead and draw an egg in my notebook here. Ta-da! What do you know about an egg?
Well, I know that it almost looks like a circle, but I would determine this as an oval.
Well, we just were learning about 3D shapes in my class.
Okay.
And we learned that an oval that is 3D is called an ovoid.
Ovoid.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So,
I also noticed that the top of the egg is a little bit thinner than the bottom. I don't know. I think maybe
Yeah,
a little bit.
I could see
So
that.
a little pointy on top, a little more round on the bottom. We also know that eggs break very easily.
Yeah, I just had eggs for breakfast yesterday, and I know, I could just tap it on the counter, and it will crack right open.
Yeah, but let's
So
just prove. Let's
fragile.
just prove it to them.
Okay. Let me see.
Pan on the ground.
Okay, so definitely fragile.
Yes, absolutely fragile.
But you said we were going to test an egg's strength.
Yep, we want to see how strong an egg can actually be.
Well, I don't think an egg's strong at all. I know
think
that
they're
it
strong.
breaks really easily. You think an egg is
I
strong?
think they could be strong. I don't know. We'll see. We'll
Okay.
have to determine this.
So we're going to be testing egg strength. Ta-da!
All right, guys, so we're going to need a lot of materials for this in order to make this work out. The most important is obviously the eggs. So I have 3 eggs, very similar to the ones that we just used. In order to hold these eggs up, though, I need to have bottle caps. Bottle caps is super important. Whenever I have the egg on the bottle caps, hold on, let me get this all together here. Can you help me put the other bottle cap on top?
Yes, please don't drop this on our living room floor.
Yes. So whenever you have that there, that just keeps the egg standing, okay? You have a flat top surface and a flat bottom surface, okay? So I have 6 bottle caps here. I got them from a tea bottle that we've been drinking out of that we just held on to. So you're gonna need 2, 4, and then 6. So you have your eggs, but then what we're also gonna need, I would highly suggest that you do this outside. We had to get a big trash bag to make a cover on the floor. We're also going to be putting down a hard base. That way the eggs have something flat to lay on. That's just a piece of wood. And then we have tons of materials to put on top. We have books, we have a plant, we have tennis balls. So we're going to be trying all that different stuff out.
And you can use really anything that you have at home to sit on top of these eggs so that you can see how strong your eggs are too. Okay, so while Mr. Myers is setting up our investigation here, I'm going to use my science notebook to draw a diagram of what this is looking like. So I've got my flat surface on the bottom, and then he has those bottle caps with the eggs looking like ovoids, a bottle cap on top to make it flat. And then he's doing that again. So another one. And
now it's important also to make sure that I'm going to be, here's another shape for us. I'm going to be setting these eggs up in a triangle formation.
ooh,
That way everything can still sit on top of it.
okay. So I went ahead and used dashed lines to represent that triangle that you're building in my diagram.
Yep, and I want to try to make the eggs look as flat as they can. So I have 3. Alrighty. So I'm going to kind of put these all in the center, just so if it does break, we don't make a huge mess on our nice carpet. Alright, so I just have a piece of cardboard here I got from a box. Mrs. Myers loves to order things off Amazon, so we have tons of those. And I'm going to place that right on top, so we have a flat surface.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I chose a pretty large book that we have at our house. We have a handful of large books, actually. And I just wanted a book that's going to be able to sit on top of the flat surface, but also be able to sit on top of all 3 of the eggs. Now, luckily the camera angle is good enough that you guys can see the eggs underneath and everything going on. So what we're going to do with our science notebook,
I am building a table. So I'm going to list the objects that we're sticking on top of the eggs, and then we're going to make a prediction, what's going to happen, and then we'll record what happens each time after we add. So you're about to put on this book, and I mean, this book is pretty heavy.
Right.
And I'm already, I can't imagine that an egg, or there's 3 eggs could hold a book. I know how fragile they are.
Yeah, I think that it'll hold 1. If I had to predict, and I'll kind of give you an estimate on how many pounds each one is, I think an egg could hold 4 pounds. That's a lot. 4 pounds.
Yeah.
But we will see. And I also think we should make a prediction. Will 1 egg break, or will all 3 break at the same time?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Because there could be 1 egg that's not in the best shape, and then it would not do as well as the others.
Oh, true. But then if 1 egg breaks, like the entire tower is going to fall. And I
guess
that
it'll
could
slide,
cause
yeah.
stress
True,
on those other
true.
eggs as well. I don't know.
Okay, so your prediction is it will break off of this book?
Yep.
I think
eggs
it'll
are
hold.
cracking. Okay, let's see.
I'm going to gently place it on top. I got to make sure I kind of bumped it around a little bit. Okay, all my caps are still
Oh my gosh,
pretty
they
flat.
stayed.
It held. Okay.
Okay.
So I would say that's about 1 pound. So why don't you put 1 pound on there?
Okay. We have 2 more books that are the exact same size as that one. Should we add both of those together?
Yep. So 2 on at the same time? I say we go 1 at a time.
1 at a time. Okay. All right.
All right, here's another pound.
Well, I'm not sure what I predict now because I am surprised by this one.
Yeah, I think it's still going to hold.
Okay.
Like I said, 4 pounds. So this is pound number 2.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Ha! It held.
Oh, okay. That's
All right.
another pound, so we're at 2 pounds.
Pound number 3. Got to take off my shoes. It's getting serious.
Okay.
All right, pound number 3.
Okay.
Prediction? I think it's going to hold until
I mean,
we get...
it's looking so strong now. I'm so surprised.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's going to stay too. I don't think they're breaking.
Haha. Pound 3.
Okay.
Pound 3 works.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So I said it would break it. I said it would break at pound 4.
Okay.
Well, this is a pretty big book. This is another pound.
I want to like look at these eggs closer. Like I don't.
Yeah,
see
let's pull the
any-
camera up here. Let's
Okay.
see. Let's kind of get down underneath it here. Yeah, we're noticing they're not moving at all. They're just sitting still.
Let's keep the camera there. I think actually that's like a pretty good angle for them to see everything.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
All right, here's another pound. So how many pounds do we have so
we're
far?
at 4 pounds.
This is 4?
Yep.
I said it would break at 4.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, I gotta say,
worried for our carpet.
one thing I want to try not to do that might change the experiment is I don't want to drop the book on it. I want to try to place it. We're testing the strength of it.
Yeah.
We don't want to slam things down on top because I think that might change our results of our experiment.
Okay, so everything is good. We're at 4 pounds.
We have 4 pounds. I would say that these 3 books all together would be a pound. I know they look super big, but they're not really.
They're pretty light.
Yeah, they're pretty light for whatever reason. So
3 pounds.
So
total.
this is 1 pound.
Oh, that's 1 pound?
This is 1 pound.
Okay,
This is
alright.
the same weight as all the other books.
Okay.
I'm estimating here. Ready?
Yep.
You think it's gonna break?
I
I thought it was gonna break at 4.
I mean, I'm like sweating. I feel like it's gonna break on the carpet. Okay, I think
Stop worrying about the carpet.
Okay, it's gonna break.
It's not gonna break.
Okay.
It's really all right. I gotta place 1 at a time because I don't want to drop the books on.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
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 Wait.
Is it breaking?
No. I saw it go down. Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Well, now we're getting
Woo!
pretty serious because this bad boy weighs like 4 or 5, probably 5 pounds.
It's a
Pick that up.
whole. Okay, let me see. It's a whole thing of tennis balls. Oh, it is pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
so about 5. So we're at 5 pounds right now?
Yeah, so that'll be 5 plus 5 is 10.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Uh-oh. Oh, I am.
I don't know how I'm feeling about this one.
Just scared.
Are we just gonna go?
Yeah, just go. Okay, all right.
Is it gonna break? What's your
I
prediction?
think, yes, every time I think it's gonna break.
I think it can do it.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
Stop, don't do that.
Okay.
Okay.
No way! No way! Okay, I gotta lay these arms down in the basket because we have our plant. I gotta move the camera back. It's getting too awesome. Let me put the camera up here.
All right.
Okay.
See? Yeah.
Yeah, they can see it all. I'll tilt it down a little bit.
Okay, so far, 10 pounds.
10 pounds. And proving it to you, underneath, eggs are still strong.
Here they are. I don't know if you can see them.
I don't know if you can see them
Yes,
super well
I
or
think
not.
so.
But they're under there.
What?
So we got 10 pounds. What?
Okay, we have this big plant.
Okay, pretty heavy. I would say 2 pounds.
Okay,
2 pounds
so we're at 12 pounds.
for our wonderful plant.
Okay,
That's gonna be hard to sit on there. Okay, so how many pounds is total?
12.
12 pounds? All right, we need more things. We need more things.
I don't know what else we have.
Hold on.
Do not grab the vacuum cleaner.
And I have more books.
Oh, we love to read in this house. Well, we'll
Okay.
have to remove the plant, I
We
think.
gotta
because
take the
it's-
plant off.
Okay, so that's -2.
-2.
So we're back to 10.
Good documentation. Okay,
Thank you.
I would say this is probably 3 pounds.
Okay.
This is pretty heavy college textbooks.
Well, let's put those on and then put the plant back on.
Okay, I say we stay with flat things though,
Okay.
because you can't stack plants on things.
Okay.
So 3 more pounds.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, that's 13.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so we didn't know what else to stack on top of there that was flat.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just try to stand on it.
Okay.
I weigh a little more than 12 pounds.
All right, go big or go home.
We're just gonna go.
We're gonna go. Okay.
Everybody make your own prediction at home. It's only 3 eggs. There's no way 3 eggs could hold. So I'm gonna use you to balance.
Okay.
Take a little weight off. I'm gonna try to stand on 1 foot. I'm gonna roll my.
Stand on
And
one
then
foot.
what's going to happen is she's gonna let me go and I'm gonna stand there by myself if it doesn't break. Okay?
All right, let's see.
Okay, here we go. Stop laughing.
I'm sorry, this is ridiculous.
I hear him cracking.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we know that an egg is strong enough to hold somewhere between 13
And like 200 pounds.
I wonder if you'll do some investigating with your family.
Maybe you can hold more than 13 pounds.
I don't know. Probably do it outside though, because now we have a little bit of a mess to clean up in
You
our
can always
living
get permission. Eggs cost money. Like I
Yes.
said, I'm going to be eating those eggs. It's not a problem. Ugh.
Okay, so we want to collect a little more data. So we're gonna hold an egg in our hands.
Yes. So the way that this works with an egg is the structure is just so strong around the outside. There's a rule that if you can hold an egg in your hand, you can squeeze it and it will not break under the pressure of your hand. Now, the trick with this, where a lot of people go wrong, is when they hold it, they like to squeeze it like this. And that puts pressure in just one spot.
Okay.
If your hands are too small, this might not work.
So we want to evenly distribute
All
the
of the pressure. So my hands are large enough that I can put it in the palm of my hand and I can wrap my fingers all the way around, almost.
Okay.
But I'm going to be squeezing everywhere around that egg. I'm not just putting pressure on my fingertips.
Okay, and it's all about the shape of the egg. It's that ovoid that is able to hold all of this pressure.
Correct.
Okay. All right, I'm ready.
All right, you squeeze
I've
first.
never done this
I'm going to pull my
before.
sleeve up. That way you know I'm really trying hard.
I'm pretty strong, so I might break.
I could too.
Okay, I'm
All right, ready? 3.
I'm already squeezing.
Okay, it didn't break.
Okay.
100% didn't break.
I wish we had like a gauge of how much pressure we
I was doing a lot more than you. You weren't even trying.
Yes, I was. Okay, so that's all we have for this week. I mean, I'm pretty impressed at how strong an egg is.
Absolutely. Super strong.
Okay, we will see you next Friday.
All right, guys. Have a good week.